Ultimate madness.
Only on caffeine.
The Chico made the biggest splash in the ring. I'm the new Guerrero clown. I got the barrel now. Bah! Stepping over the body with the sombrero down.
I'm going in, yeah. I got a win, yeah. I'm going in.
Urltv.tv. I do realize I am not Jay Black, right? I'm your host for the evening. P, I am here with the bosses. I got Smack. I got Beasley in the building with us. And we're talking Ultimate Madness. Fellas, what's going on? How y'all feeling?
I'm great, man. I'm just excited about everything that's going on with the tournament. I'm glad that we were able to bring it back on our own, make it bigger, make it better. In the midst of a global pandemic and everything else that's going on in the world, I'm glad that we're just fortunate to have the opportunity to still be able to work. And while I'm speaking on that, I just want to take time out really quickly to definitely acknowledge that. We spoke about it and we played a video last week, but that is nowhere near what needs to be done. We were fortunate enough to have some guys come on and give us some insight. Shout out to Blue Pill and 19 Keys who came on URL Prime time. And we're going to definitely have some other speakers that can lead us in the right direction. We don't proclaim to be the experts, but we definitely want to get the information out there to the people. So I just wanted to send more, condolences and love and energy towards George Floyd and his family and other victims that have died from police violence. Things have to change. But not to take us down in such a somber mood, but let's get back to what we were talking about.
Ultimate Madness. Like, yo, listen, first round was super crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's done. We here, we doing wild card round. Got some one-offs and everything going down. But before we get to that, Smack, tell me what did you think about the first round? Round one.
Black Lives Matter.
I hear you.
Round one, I think it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Especially the second half of the first round.
The Western Conference.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Shout out to the Western Conference.
If we're gonna call them that, you know what I mean? I think that energy is the energy that we need when it comes to this battle culture and what we need for the Urltv.tv movement as far as the entertainment value that they've delivered was, you know what I'm saying, it's set the standard of what this Ultimate Madness movement is about. Absolutely. You understand what I'm saying? These guys are battling for $25,000 and they gotta come prepared as such. And that side of the bracket of the tournament definitely delivered, you know what I mean, that expectation of entertainment value that we was looking for. So I wanna just, you know what I mean, shout out to, give a shout out to everybody that was on their side. The first side too as well, I'm not gonna take nothing away from them, but like, it wasn't as intense as, the Western Conference, you know what I'm saying, of, the tournament and everything like that. So, I feel it was dope though. I feel like, we got some new talent that we got to look forward to, blessing, the Urltv.tv movement and the culture as well. And I'm just excited to see like what happens in round two.
No, I mean, the Eastern Conference definitely had some shooters over there. We had, some of the guys who lost.
Nightwing.
Yeah, it was crazy, like real sick.
Chaos.
Kid Chaos.
Kid Chaos.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
but these battles, those battles that, actually happened with like the Kid Chaos, those were some tough battles to judge. So like, unfortunately, it's a tournament. Somebody got to go home. So,
somebody got to die.
that's just part of that's just the nature of the beast. And, like I said, I can't take nothing away from none of them, but, it is what it is.
Got you. Bees, what is your opinion on the first half of the tournament? Well, not the first half, but the first round.
I was definitely entertained by both rounds. I think the guys in the second round, they saw what took place in the first, so they came in a little more prepared. You know what I mean? I believe that there was definitely some guys prepared with a high level of intensity in the first round, but I think that the majority of the battles in the second round, of the second part of the first round, were just a little more together. You know what I mean? I'm excited about everything that's going on. I like what these guys are bringing to the table. I like the energy. I like the intensity, and I look forward to working with them in the future.
All right. So check it out. I'm a little bit different than my bosses here. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to know, let's get right to it. The judging system, right? We're not gonna avoid it. We're gonna address it. The judging system, right? How do y'all feel about how that's playing out so far? Now, before y'all answer, what I will say is, no system is going to be perfect. Something always could go a different way. But for all of those people out there who've been questioning the judging system and everything, the app has backed up every decision the judges made except for one battle, and that was the Rubando versus Gunpowder Pat battle. You know, and I'll be honest, I had actually thought Pat won that, but I'm not a judge. You know, but how do y'all feel about how the judging system is playing out so far?
It's a tough call, man. You know, anytime you have judging involved, it's never gonna go everybody's way. You know what I mean? People always find a way to say, oh, you need to do it this way, you need to do it that way. I think the judges that we have are competent. I think they're well versed in the culture, and I think they're making decisions based on what they see. It's kind of hard to judge things too. You know, every time you view something, whether it's in the building or whether it's, you know, online or at home, the outcome is always you're gonna see things differently. There's gonna be certain things that you don't catch. You know, there's no real time to rewind, so you're forced to make an instant decision. So, you know, you have to keep that in mind. But I think so far, you know, things are going well. I know there was some changes in the second part of the first round in terms of the, you know, people's vote. You know, like you said, we won't run from it. People were saying that they didn't have enough time to vote or their votes weren't counted. And I'm not sure if that impacted any particular decision where it may have gone to that, but you know, we'll do the best that we can to rectify that situation moving forward. I think the way that we did it the first round was probably the most effective, and that's how we'll continue to work for the rest of the season.
Now, I think it's interesting that if you look at the battles that we had to go to the fans and it had to be a fan vote, even if the decisions were controversial, when it came out on the app, the fans voted the same way the judges ended up voting. Like the battle still went the same way. Right. You know? So I thought that was pretty interesting. Smack, what are your thoughts? Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you a different question. Because I be monitoring Twitter and social media and everything, and there's a lot of battle rappers should be judges. Conversations going on. Those were conversations that we had prior to the tournament even starting. So what are your views on battlers and judges?
I mean, you personally know my personal views, but I'll answer it for the public. You know, I think that there should be, you know what I mean, battle rappers implemented in the judging process just due to the fact that they understand the language and they understand, like, you know what I'm saying, the art form more so better than, you know, a regular judge that ain't actually a battle rapper.
MC,
You understand what I'm saying? So I think that they should be incorporated in some way, shape, or form alongside of regular judges too as well, just so, you know what I mean, they have the MCs and the talent will have the right representation from a judge perspective of one of their peers or somebody that is actually involved in the culture as far as performance wise. So, you know, I would love to have, like, you know what I'm saying, some established battle rappers as judges, just so, you know, we could just, you know what I'm saying, smooth out like the knowledge of bars.
All right, so we got John the Don. He's in the comments saying, let him be a judge. Now, this is my question. Shout out to John, right? This is my question. If John's a judge, how does the Bad News and Ace Amin battle go? With Bad News being a bullpen battler, shout out to Bullpen Battle League, being a bullpen battler.
See, that's where things get tricky. You know, and you know, oftentimes too, what people don't take into account is that a lot of times when new guys come into the URL, they're gunning at the top guys.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, you know, you may have a guy, let's just use John as an example. Let's make him the sacrificial lamb.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Bullpen.
John.
Bullpen.
But let's say some guy comes in and he starts talking. John's never one to hold his tongue. So he's going to let somebody know that he doesn't think they're ready yet. Or he'll come out and voice his opinion and he'll stand by it. Now, you have engagement between these two on social media. This might have happened 7 months ago. And let's just say, not saying that John would hold a grudge that long, but everyone is not him. So some other guys might hold grudges like that. And now that guy is up and he's $25,000 on the line, and then he's thinking, remember when you called me a sucker? You told me you was gonna slap me and all of this stuff, and we had this thing back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna get that 25, champ.
It's funny that you bring that up because we're talking about the Bad News and Ace Amin battle, which was another one that was controversial. There's a lot of back and forth on that. But we got Bad News being a bullpen battler, and then we have Ace Amin. Let's talk about it. Like, you know, Ace and John been very vocal in the public, going back and forth with each other. So, you know, these are the types of things that we're gonna have to take into consideration when we're talking about battlers. Now, I know off camera, I was speaking to Loso, and he brought up a name. Like, there's certain battlers out there, because we keeping it real. Like I said, we had this conversation prior to doing the event about how we were going to do judges. And I know Smack was pro-battlers, I was anti-battlers, and you was referee, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
Smack was gracious enough to let it rock this way so far, because he didn't have to do that. But Loso was saying like a name like Iron Solomon, who doesn't really appear to have any particular ties to a battler, so we're not really off first glance worried about biasness. Oh, he's a part of this clique, or he's friends with this guy, or whatever. But I think that's interesting as well. Do you have anybody that you would like think would be a good judge?
I mean, those are the judges that we would like incorporated. When, from my perspective, with me basically voting to have like battle MCs as judges, I would had implemented judges like that that don't really have history or any type of conflict or confrontation with anybody that's involved in the tournament. You know, I mean, I would have to see who's in the tournament for me to come up with a name to see like, all right, yo, this person don't really got no type of chemistry with anybody that's in the tournament, so let's put him as the judge. He make the most sense. But, you know, I mean, it takes just basically breaking down and seeing who's involved to pick that right judge, you know, as a battle rapper.
Shout out to Sun God. I see Sun God. Let Jay Black be a judge so we can blame him for some more stuff.
Right?
Yeah. Every champion of the year.
Jay Black actually ran from that opportunity.
He was
you know what I'm
asked.
saying? He was just like, nah, I'm good. Let me just host it. You know, and I think that was the right thing for him to do, because, you know, he do have a lot of influence, and, you know what I mean? But he's very vocal about his opinion and who he feel win battles and everything that goes on in the culture. So I don't see why he, you know, he didn't take the opportunity. But, you know, it's all good, though. I understand.
Now, it was his every bar. He said, let the fans be the only judge. Now, what I've learned, man, is you can please some of the people some of the time, but you can never please everybody all the time. When we put the flyer on Twitter that the fans was the fifth judge, there was a comment that said, oh, great, the most biased judge of all, the fans. Right? Talk to me, Beast. How you feel?
You know, I found over the years that in battle rap, they kind of pick and choose who they want to like.
That's a fact.
Right? So, like, you could not be in favor of the fans just on so many different levels, right? Because there could be one guy who's clearly better than another MC, but because he's more popular or he engages with his audience more often, the people will automatically won't ever let him lose. Right? And then you have guys who are fighting to gain attention and haven't figured out a way to connect with the audience, and they're just not popular enough. So I think I've seen instances where I've seen guys clearly lose. And then the battle will come out and everybody will be like, well, they'll start making excuses. Well, you know, he sneezed earlier that day. He was a little off. He was having a bad day, or, you know, he had to change his tire on the way to the venue, so it took his concentration away. They won't ever just let the guy clearly lose, you know, so that's a difficult call. And, you know, if the people who are online are more so fans of the guy who's engaging on social media and online the most, it could make it to where they're like, I don't know who this guy is. I'm going with my guy. He completed his rounds. He didn't choke. I just felt he delivered it better. He was better, and they'll just make an excuse. So it's kind of difficult to say.
Absolutely. All right, and shout out to Big Hand. We see Big Hand is in the chat. You know, he was part of a controversial decision as well. All right. So let's move on from the judging thing. Let's talk about something else we got going on tomorrow too. It's Ultimate Madness, but also we got Sterilized 2 going on tomorrow. Shout out to Avocado Ruin Your Day and all of that. He's out there doing that. But how do y'all feel about what we got going on in Sterilized 2?
Dope. Excited. You know, Sterilized 2 is just something that came about just based on the current situation that we're in. You know, prior to doing the Sterilized, for those of you who have the Urltv app, you know that we had a dope battle with Quantum Physics and
Emerson Kennedy.
Yep. And that was just kind of shot just from a creative standpoint. Shout out to Black Market Media, JBP, you know, and that was kind of like the beginning of that style of shooting. You know what I mean? This Sterilize is a little bit different. It's similar, but it's a little bit different, but it's kind of the same concept.
Yeah.
Well, we will be doing more of the, you know, the standoff joints. But, you know, I'm excited that we just be able to get together. Like, we had Geechee and all these guys reaching out to Smack saying, yo, we could do something locally in the city. You know, we thought about it. All right, bet, let's put it together. It came out dope. We did Sterilize 1. You know, the energy and the feedback from it was crazy. If you have the Urltv app, you can go and check out Sterilize 1. Now we have Sterilize 2 back with an even bigger card. And we're just going to keep working. You know what I mean? It's just more stuff that we just add to the system. You know what I mean? So that's just another imprint.
All right. So we had this controversy for a while with Danny and Twerk, right? The battle didn't happen originally. I think that was supposed to be on Initiation the first time, and it didn't go down. But Smack, how do you get these types of things to happen? You know what I'm saying? It seems like for some reason only Smack can make these types of things happen.
What, as far as what, that particular battle?
That particular battle. They've been asking for that one.
Yeah, that's a battle that, you know what I mean, we've been trying to, you know, get done for some time now. Like, you know what I mean? And everything, you know, that we set up, you know, we try to complete. You know what I mean? We always try to complete the objective over here with the Urltv.tv movement. And it's just timing, you know. The timing was right. You know, we in the midst of a pandemic right now, so it's like we can't really move the way we want to, but like, you know, we had the fortunate opportunity of actually putting that particular situation together, so we just basically fired the gun, and you know what I'm saying, we getting it done. So, you know what I mean, shout out to Danny Myers, shout out to New Jersey Twerk. You know, I know that's gonna be a dope battle. You know what I'm saying? You know, Danny Myers' bars, Twerk is like, you know what I'm saying, animated bars. And, you know what I mean, it was just time for that situation to happen. You know, I had to get it done. Like, you know what I mean? I was on Twerk, like, yo, Twerk, we need this. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got it, you know what I mean? Get it done. You know, he's just a, you know what I'm saying, a URL rep, Smack rep, like, you know what I'm saying? All right, yo, I'm gonna do it. When the time is right, he's like, yo, the time is right. So, you know what I'm saying? We made it happen. So, you know.
All right. So before we move on from Sterilize 2, and shout out to everybody on that card, Geechee, Chilla Jones, B-Dot,
Yeah, the
Saga.
card is crazy.
It's
The
crazy.
Card, you know, I mean, these are battles that I wish we could do in, like, you know what I'm saying, a regular venue and do it the regular style way that we actually shoot our battles. But, like, unfortunately, like, we are basically,
in this crazy situation.
We can't really, like, you know what I mean, do what we want to do right now just because of the laws and the guidelines of different states and different, you know, venues and everything like that. But, like, I mean, it's our duties to keep the culture moving. So that's basically what we're doing. So I hope the fans appreciate it and understand it and accept, you know what I mean, our blood, sweat, and tears and, you know, the initiative that we're trying to put in place just to actually, you know what I'm saying, keep the culture going. Yeah. You know. We're not gonna just sit here just because, you know what I'm saying, we in the midst of a crisis and we're gonna let the culture die.
Exactly.
You know?
All right. All right, so next, do you have any details, anything that we can say about Gnome?
Movie!
It's a movie.
It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a movie. Y'all already know Gnome stands for Night of Main Event. Every battle on that card can actually be a main event. You know, we got a dope card that we put together, you know what I'm saying? My team and myself, you know what I'm saying, sat back and, you know, really, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, gave it, you know, proper love, tender and care, putting this card together. Definitely. Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a lot of, it's gonna be kind of orthodox, like, you know what I mean? The battles on here is like not battles that you would normally think you would actually get on the Gnome, but the battles is crazy.
Still fire.
Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Look,
like, do you agree with me though?
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like,
some surprises on
like, they gonna be like, that matchup, but that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know,
July 11th.
Yeah, like, I just can't wait for it. I just can't wait for it. You know, y'all already know we got, you know, Sue Surf Loaded Lux.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna give them right now. You know what I mean? Just that alone is just like history in the making.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? The stature of a Sue Surf, the stature, history, and the legacy of a Loaded Lux, standing in front of each other.
Crazy.
Like, come on, bro.
Crazy.
Like, you know what I mean? That battle alone is gonna shake the building. It's gonna stop everything. Everybody everybody in every industry gotta stop and pay attention. Go download that Caffeine app right now. If you don't have the app already, go do that right now and follow the URL channel so you don't miss history, because these two has been going back and forth for the last year and a half. You understand what I'm saying? And it's finally going down July 11th. And you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a movie.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be a movie.
All right, fellas. Well, listen. We appreciate having you up here. Y'all,
Yeah.
you guys facing off, giving the fans some
I
information.
took that. I let his rounds go a little longer.
I got you. I got you. We might have a rematch at another time. Yeah. But listen, we're gonna get to these face-offs. I know that's where the fans tune in to see. Everybody out there, you watching, share this, right? Put the link out there, share it, tune in, because you don't want to miss it. All right? Let's get it.
I just love words, man. I love the manipulation of them.
Because when you ain't got nothing but nubs, you can always be stumped in the end.
I'm Kid Chaos from Columbia, South Carolina. I just love the rap and I'm good at it. This is just what I was born to do.
I'll take that same severed hand and put it under the covers that your mother be in, with a note attached that say, bitch, this what you get for not tucking a grip.
Battle rap is a competition of who can be the most clever with words, who can belittle the other one the best.
Everybody got an axe to grind till you call for limp. Looking dumb as a bitch with no answer.
My first raps were battle raps, you know, so I've just always taken this so serious and really tried to make my craft the best as possible.
Getting stupid cash. It's a lot of weight, my man. You sure you know what to do with that?
Watch me, Kid Chaos, live on URL's Ultimate Madness Tournament, only on Caffeine.
Anytime I explain battle rap to people, I say, think about 8 Mile, but way more vicious.
I can't let him see my face, he gon' rap to the feds. So I'm careful when I ask for the bread. I move with the subconscious and keep it in the back of his head.
I like that bar a lot. I never heard somebody flip subconscious like that. My name is Real Sick. I'm 25 years old and I'm from Jersey. Hip-hop was always about the struggle and standing out and doing what you gotta do to make it.
Judge me by my talent. I don't want to get judged by the look.
Sikhism, which is my religion, is very musical. Even our scripture is written in music.
You permanently scarred, real sick. Soon as you see the turban, then the song, gun is drawn. And it's lit as a furnace in my palm. Rub me wrong and see the Indian burn him with the arm. Killing him quick.
I have my own style. I don't need to talk about killing you for 3 rounds to actually kill you in a battle. So I think I'm probably the most polished rapper in this tournament. And you're gonna find that out. Watch me battle live on URL's Ultimate Madness Tournament.
Urltv.tv, Ultimate Madness. We had face-offs, so we got 2 of the top guys from what kicked the whole thing off, right? Both of you guys were in controversial battles. You know, some people felt like Kid Chaos beat Lou Castro. Some people felt like Real Sick beat Jay the Nightwing. You know, yet somebody had to lose. Somebody had to go home, right? You guys find yourselves here and facing each other, right? Another crazy, this battle right here easily could have been in the finals. It could have been in the finals, but yet it's happening in the losers bracket, right? How you feel? How you feel being here?
First of all, rest in peace to Breonna Taylor, who would have turned 27 years old today, who was shot in her home as she was sleeping, and they did a no-knock raid. There's nothing more innocent than that. Justice for Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace, baby girl. Rest in peace. Now, how I feel, don't cry over spilled milk. You know, I did give everybody know I'm a debater and stuff like that. So, you know, so I did put up my opinions and why I think certain things should be different in hindsight. But I don't hold it against somebody in the moment. I get it. You know, I'm here now. And now my job is to show that it was a mistake made. Or that I will be missed.
Do Lou Castro deserve to be in the second round?
No, because that means he beat me in order to get to the second round. I don't think he beat me. You know what I'm saying? But the performance Lou Castro put on, that deserves to continue. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, this is not to down Lou Castro, because I'll be the first to admit he went crazy. That was, in my opinion, the best Lou Castro.
I agree.
But again, that would mean that I would have to say that he did better than me, and I don't think he did.
I got you. All right, sick. You tell me, what did you think about the battle between him and Lou Castro?
Ah, shit.
What did you think? Did the best man win?
It was a crazy battle. I think the only mistake Chaos made was the same mistake I might have made. He was rapping a little too fast with his material. He wasn't presenting his material in a way to land the crazy shit that he had. You know what I mean? I think, and that mistake is probably what cost him.
So you saying you think the right decision was made? Lou Castro moving on.
Yeah. I mean, Lou Castro was performing like he wanted to move on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, but it was close. It was definitely close.
Did Kid Chaos have $25,000 bars?
Yeah, his bars, yeah.
Okay.
His performance might have lacked a little. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. So let me ask you, what did you think about his battle with Jada Nightway?
Uh-oh.
Did the best man win?
With that one, my personal opinion is yes, and I do think Jay did a little bit better, but it was by a slim margin. You know what I'm saying? I can't cap, because I've already put a lot of things out, so I can't sit here and be like, man, Jay washed him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was by a small margin, but I did think Jay did better that night. He was the better man, in my opinion.
All right. So I got a question for you. This is specifically for you.
Oh, right? Shit.
You have how many battles on URL?
That was my 4th. Well, no. If you counting my earlier PGs, that was my 6th.
Okay. All right. How many battles do you have on the app?
3.
And what type of fanfare have they been met with?
They fuck with me.
Which 3 battles are those?
That is Street Hams, 30. That is Kruger. that is Kruger, Strong 2-1. That is Bando, Strong 2-1.
All right. You know about these battles?
Yeah.
Watched
I'm very
them?
familiar with Kid Chaos. Absolutely.
What do you think about those 3 battles he just named?
He's crazy.
He's crazy.
That's what. Yeah.
All
but
right.
I mean, he's not better than me.
How many battles do you have on URL?
This is gonna be my 3rd.
Your 3rd, right? But it took you 1 battle to get here.
Facts.
Took you 6 battles to get here.
Motherfucker.
Took you 6, took him 3. Took him 1. 6 to 1.
It took me 6. It took me 5. Because this is my 6th.
Okay,
it took me
definitely.
5 battles to get here. It took you 2.
Why?
Damn, man. I mean, now,
Speaks for
I'm about to say yes. Now, of course, he's going to spin it into, because I'm just so good. You know? I'm real sick. We know that ain't the goddamn case.
Well, what's the case?
It's timing, man. Timing, man. Your timing was immaculate.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. You battled Spade in that PG, right?
Absolutely.
But why? It was the same time. So why Spade ain't here? You said
I mean, no, Spade didn't have the impact he did in that battle. You know what I'm saying? Like that still doesn't, you know what I'm saying, negate from my point, which
I'm just saying
his timing. Like, you know what I'm saying, that PG dropping right when it did, right when the PGs are about to be done for. So it's not like he even had opportunity to go and do another PG. And what was he gonna do? Go back to the Crucible? He couldn't do that. You see what I'm saying? So it just fell right in the line where you get to slide into the tournament. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this then, right? Since you want to say that, right? You got those.
I talk my shit. Y'all know that shit, boy. I talk my shit.
You had 3 battles on the app, right? All of them fire.
Yes.
He got 1 PG on YouTube.
Yes.
Ultimate Madness gets announced. 3 out of 4 champion members on that show say he winning the whole thing. Nobody said you was winning it.
Yeah, nobody said I would win the whole thing.
I gotta understand this. I gotta understand how you got 3 fire battles on the app. He don't got none.
Yeah, man.
And then when, no offense to you, Sick, but prior to you having that 1 PG, I personally hadn't heard of you, right? How does he come do 1 battle, get in this tournament, and he's the favorite to win the whole thing? But you got the resume to suggest that.
I think that even though you hadn't heard of me, the work that I put in off URL is definitely what made 3 out of the 4 people at Champion think I was gonna.
So you think that work that you put in off of URL was better than the work that he put in on URL?
I mean, it's more versatile. I battled in a small room against Excel.
Oh, okay.
I battled
okay, never mind.
in a big stage in London in the
what you're talking
Steel
about.
Yard, same venue that Summer Madness 8 happened. And I'm always throw this stat out there. 67% of the fans voted I had the best international performance of that year on that league. That's a landslide. I'm very proud of that.
I got you.
So I battled all kind of rappers. I battled punchers, anglers, jokers, whatever. So, you know, I've battled more of a pool of different type of MCs and came out on top. So I think that's definitely what it was. And then the URL fan base is getting to know me. So they're gonna see how my Spade battle was different than my Jada Nightwing battle, and how this battle is gonna be different than the Jada Nightwing battle. You know what I'm saying? So like, I could do everything. I could come at you in any way. So I think that's why people had me as a favorite.
Okay. All right. So, how do you feel
That was
this battle?
stupid for that anyway.
How do you feel this battle's gonna go?
I feel like Real Sick is gonna have great bars. He's gonna, and it may be one of them battles was like preference, but I think when you watch it immediately, you're gonna be more, I guess, drawn to what I did. My performance and what I do, what I have planned in this totality for tomorrow is gonna be talked about for a while. Not just tomorrow, I'm telling you, and this is my word to whoever's watching, what I have planned for tomorrow, good or bad, is gonna be remembered for a while. I promise you.
Well, I'm gonna be good, I'm gonna be great, and you're gonna remember that too. Cause nobody attacked Chaos the way that I'm attacking him. Nobody said this shit that I'm gonna be saying. You know, y'all will get familiar with me. The more you get familiar with me, you'll know that I say shit that hasn't really been said before, or I attack it in a different kind of way. I mean, I gotta show the reason why this is my third URL battle and I'm right here. You know what I mean? This ain't a fluke.
You can't show timing. How do you show timing?
It's not. It's skill. It's skill. The skill had to be there for the time and the work.
Very true. Very true.
So,
very
so
true.
that's what.
But you could have all the skills in the world a year ago. Your ass would got another PG.
Well, URL hadn't seen me.
That's what I'm saying. Timing. That's what I'm saying. If a year ago they had saw you, you wouldn't have done one PG. That's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You're saying I'm gonna show why I'm here in 3 battles. You see what I'm saying? That's not why you're there in 3 battles. It's the timing more so than your skill.
Nah, I think it's the skill more so than the timing, and the fact that I stand out, rapping wise and look wise. All of that shit matters.
I'm glad that you said that. Look wise, right? How much do you think his look being different plays a part into his success that he's had so far? Or do you think it plays a part?
I must say not a major part. I think it plays a part. He's admitted. You know what I'm saying? It plays a part. But the boy can rap. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? The man, excuse me, but the man can rap. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's a fucking rapper. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think that is the big part. Like he's rap, he's good at what he does, but yeah, that plays a part. Definitely plays a part. The fact that he looks different.
I think that gets the attention, but what keeps him there is my skill. You know what I mean? It's like the opener. You know what I mean? The opener is what? Like, I never see somebody that looks like him rap before. They click on it, and then they're like, oh, shit, he's nice. So that's what carries it over. I'm very aware of the fact that there's still a shock factor there for people that haven't seen me yet. I'm trying to get to the point where the shock factor goes away, and you could just judge me for the MC that I am. You know what I mean? I don't like relying on that. That's a cheap tactic in my view. So.
Okay. Does Kid Chaos have a chance to beat you tomorrow?
Not as focused as I am, and the motivation that I have. I'm never gonna think my opponent is gonna beat me.
Well, let me ask you this: how has having 2 weeks prep for someone like this? Is that a good thing? But how did that affect your preparation?
I do this. I write all the time. Even if I don't have a battle coming up, I'm writing. And I heavily respect Chaos. So there's no way that I'm going to say something to him that he's not going to like. You know what I mean? I'm trying to say some, out of respect for the MC that he is, I'm trying to say something that'll make him go like, oh shit, I never heard somebody say that before. You know what I mean? And again, I'm still building a fan base with the URL fan base. I'm showing them what I do. You know what I mean? So there's even the 2 weeks, it could have been 5 days, it could have whatever. Like the motivation that I had, my first time rapping in front of Smack, Smack was jumping out his chair out of line. I said, like, I'm gonna always remember shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's the motivation that is always gonna drive me to show up.
All right.
Yeah.
So preparing for this battle, you had way
That
more
is his
time.
third question in a row, P.
Oh, you want another?
Can I talk about something? God damn, P. P ain't got me in 3 questions in a fucking row.
Well, I mean, okay, so does he have a chance to beat you? He's the favorite, if I'm being real.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I think on the poll,
I'm the
they had
favorite?
him. Yeah, I think on the poll they had you on. It wasn't about large margin.
Oh, it was a
but I
little.
think, yeah,
oh, okay,
but I think they had you as the favorite.
Thanks, y'all.
But it was bullshit again. But either way, he's gonna go in there and do his thing. Like I would be a fool to think Sick is not gonna go in there and have a great, you know what I'm saying, have a great battle. It's just I feel like what I have planned. It's just different.
Special.
I got something special. And don't just judge it from, you got to judge it, like I said, in this totality. I got something special for y'all. I definitely do. And that's what I'm about to focus on. This battle is less about Sick than me making a couple statements. That's what this battle feels like for me. It's some things that I want to say. It's some points of view I want to be represented, and I want to be understood. And like I said, it's multiple. I know y'all hear that, and y'all trying to piece it together. I'm telling you, when it happens, you're gonna be like, oh shit, never mind. I'm telling you, it's a few things. So, but it's don't get me wrong, I'm battling Sick, but it's some things I need to get off.
I'm definitely addressing a couple things too, that I think need to be
Don't
said.
steal my shit.
I'm not. I waited for you to get your shit off.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I think
get all the questions, steal my answer. God damn, bro.
If this is what I think it is going to be crazier than both of our first battles in ultimate in the first round.
Which is crazy because we had less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So do you feel the material that you got with 2 weeks prep is better than what you had with all the time you had before?
I think for this tournament, it's going to seem that way because it's going to be more right here in your face. So it's going to may seem that way. It may seem that way to some. Whether you agree or disagree, I feel like I'm going to have an extremely polarizing performance again altogether. You're going to either really enjoy it or really dislike it.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, let's take some questions from the chat. Let's see what we got in here, see what people talking about.
Shit.
What y'all got in here? Who is this? Who we got in here? Right. I'm trying to see. You gotta stay still. Okay. Nah, that's not one. I am not Sue Surf's cousin. I'm not. I see that in there. All right.
I'm not from Iran, whoever that is. Stop.
All right.
Sick.
Let me ask
It's
you this,
in my
okay.
name for a reason. All you gotta do is Google it.
Let me say this, right? I'm gonna get myself in trouble just a little bit. They can't fire me until this is over, right? Rookies vs. Vets 2. That's coming, right? Who on your hit list?
JC was happening.
You really think you can fuck with JC?
JC was happening. I ain't even going to pay attention to that question. JC was happening.
Why would you pay?
Nah, I'm just playing with you.
Really think you can fuck with JC?
I really think.
Hold on. Do you think he can fuck with JC?
He's in my class, so I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay, all right.
Not only that, I think Chaos definitely could.
All right.
And JC ain't here right now. Nah, I'm playing.
All right.
Nah, I definitely got Kid. I
So-
definitely got Kid over JC.
Now, I also see in the chat somebody's asking, is this a judge battle? No, the one-off battles will not be judged.
We get to just
right?
go off.
So y'all can be
Yes.
mad at something else now. You can be mad at something else.
Yeah.
Now you
All
don't
right.
have to watch with that in mind of just I gotta pick somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like who's gonna be right, who's gonna be wrong, judge's gonna get it right. Just enjoy the performance we're about
Enjoy
to put
the
on.
greatness.
You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the performance I'm about to put on. He about to go in there and go crazy and do his thing, and you know I'm going to ascend. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like,
All right.
oh, keep saying like that.
So let me ask you this. Out of who's left in the tournament, we got Brooklyn Hands, Ace Amin, Fonz,
Your body's
Easy
who I
the
think
Block
gonna win.
Captain. Yeah, out of
Lou
everybody-
Castro better win. Cause listen, listen, it'll make me feel a lot better if he go all the way and win. You know what I'm saying? Cause then it's like, well, he won the whole motherfucking thing. But now on some real shit,
man, that performance Fonz put on, man. That shit really,
Fonz,
man, that really kind of like I really had my mind like Ace. Ace was one and Jay the Nightwing. So it's really, I think it might be Jay and Fonz in that finals. In that battle, god damn, man, I don't know.
I think it's gonna be Lou and either Fonz or Ace, because I mean my whole angle versus Jay, I'm hoping he proves me wrong, but I mean 2 weeks for Jay doesn't seem, you know what I mean, like he could, the prep time doesn't seem like, you know what I mean, he could get ready. If he does, I hope he proves me wrong and puts on a good battle, but I gotta go with Lou. Okay. And he's showing a lot of personality when he raps too. Okay. I think that definitely works in his favor.
All right. Talk to me about Fonz versus Easy the Block Captain. What we doing? Who you got?
I fuck with Easy. I do. I really do. I really think he showed up. I'm glad he proved a lot of people wrong. All that good shit. But that Fonz I just saw, man, listen. I think Easy may make a round close. Other than that, I think Fonz gonna bomb on him, bro. King cap.
Who you got, Sick?
I mean, I voted for Fonz to get all the way to the end, so I'm gonna say Fonz. Okay. But Easy is definitely dope. Easy is definitely dope. To answer that question, this is about who's overall better. This is a battle. It's a regular battle.
Shout out to Marley from the 9. We see you.
Salute.
All right.
Who do y'all think I should get on Rookies versus Vets?
I saw a DNA in there.
I saw DNA. I saw Mike P. I see Mike P a lot. Shout out to both of them.
Who would you prefer? If you could choose.
I mean, DNA's the bigger name. I'd battle DNA. Yeah,
well, let's say you could choose your own opponent. You got the whole roster. Smack right there. You can ask Smack for your opponent right now. Who
you think, Smack? Who you think?
I like Mike P.
Mike P? Yeah, I think that'd be a crazy one. We would definitely be, you know, it'd be a rap clinic. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'd be rapping our asses off. So. Yeah.
We like to see, like, you know what I mean, the outcome of that situation.
That would be fire.
Y'all don't think the stage, the experience of those guys is gonna?
It's definitely gonna play a factor. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna play a factor. But it's like, I don't know. I guess when you're somebody that I feel like me, where it feels like all this just feel like it was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like none of this, I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really be getting nervous in these shits and nothing like that. It's like, I just feel like all this is supposed to happen. So it's like when I get to those big stages, like, yeah, you're gonna have more experience, but I'm still gonna, at least me, I'm gonna be straight. What's up?
Hold on, I see. Battle rap trap. Shout out D.I. the Henny Man. Sick versus B-Dot?
That'd be crazy.
Oh, wow.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, wow.
That'd definitely be crazy.
You sure you want that?
Yes. I'm here for smoke. I mean, battle rap smoke. I don't smoke.
That's
I'm
crazy.
here for smoke, absolutely.
All right. Then we got Kojam in the chat. Shout out to you. Kid Chaos, would you do a 2-on-2 with Swamp?
Yeah. Hell yeah. We from South Carolina. Y'all know what time it is. Fuck yeah, Swamp Town shit. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, I do that. Hell yeah. Me and Swamp, me and Truth, those would be my go-to 2-on-2 partners. Truth Watson and Swamp would be my go-to 2-on-2 partners if I did one.
All right. And that's kind of funny too, because you know we got the 2 new guys here. We told you just had a question about 2-on-2s. I would love to see us do a card, a double in-package card that features new talents doing their 2-on-2s. I think that would be crazy.
I seen a lot of people say me and Jay after our battle, we should have did a 2-on-2.
A lot of people said me and Kruger after me and Kruger battle. A lot of people was like, bro, Kruger and Chaos 2-on-2 would be crazy. I saw a lot of people saying that.
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be crazy, definitely.
All right, fellas. Well, I see you guys got a lot of respect for each other.
Definitely.
I don't want to see none of that shit tomorrow.
The respect is why I'm trying to kill him.
Exactly.
The respect is why I'm trying to kill him. That's what fuels what I got for him. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If I didn't,
look,
you think Verb didn't respect Lux?
Listen, I want tomorrow. I want to see an almost fight, right? An almost fight, not an actual one. An almost.
I'm about to say I ain't good with those.
So
I'm about to say it look like it's almost fight.
I don't know how
just
to
a hand come out. Like I don't know how to do that.
Almost.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to do almost.
I either go or I don't.
You know what I'm saying? I just much rather keep it, let's battle rap and keep that intensity. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, keep that intensity. Now it's gonna be there, but I ain't with all that. Nah, I ain't with that goofy shit.
Absolutely.
Like, motherfuckers in the South Carolina see me put hands on a couple battle rappers from there. Like, you know, I don't do that.
All right, well listen, smack Urltv.tv. Ultimate Madness Faceoffs. We're gonna get out of here.
Black Lives Matter.
Black
We're
Lives
gonna follow up with Loso, battle with JC coming up next. Right? Holla. URLtv.tv. We back. Faceoffs. Yeah, turn your brim around so the people can see who we got on here. But we got none other than Loso.
What's up, bro?
Welcome to Ultimate Madness, right? I know you're doing a one-off on the card.
Yup.
Man, Jason don't even got enough respect for you to even be here.
That's crazy, man. I know. I mean, I talk to JC every day, so like this is kind of just,
Oh, you say you talk to the real Jason?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm okay with the fake one not making it. That's cool.
Okay, all right. Well, how do you feel about this battle finally going down? This originally was supposed to go down on the app.
Yep.
The app card that we was doing down in Tampa.
Yeah.
How do you feel about finally getting the opportunity to do this?
I'm excited, man. I feel like obviously if you ask, the majority of the people, they're gonna side with him. He's put in a lot of work within this particular league and obviously throughout the culture. But I'm excited. I'm really ready to just go ahead and just like crush a narrative that I feel like is being pushed. Like, when Loso battles a particular type of tier, he's great.
Yeah.
But when you put him against these dudes, it doesn't translate. And I feel like that's not the case, but I understand why they're doing that. So when this battle does happen, I'm gonna go ahead and shut all that down. So.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I tell you what do you feel like is gonna be your biggest obstacle in this battle? Because it's funny, like the same background, the way it's looking right now. You getting JC, small room JC.
Yeah.
That's who you getting.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about having to take on this guy in this type of environment?
So I think the biggest obstacle is the fact that everybody obviously glorifies him for his pen. You know what I'm saying? Like he is just, throughout the culture, they kind of just put him in a top 5 pen list. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who you asking. So me standing in front of him, I got to combat that. But I just feel like, man, even though we in a small room, there's like 5 or 6 other things that I think he doesn't do that I think I do particularly well, and I'm going to go ahead and showcase that. So I know people, they may not necessarily put me on that top pen list, but and I may not necessarily be #1 in any battle rap category, but every battle rap category I feel like I do very well. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm not a top 5 puncher, but I can punch. You could put a top 5 angle list, you know what I'm saying? I may not make that, but I feel like I can angle with the best of them. And so even with the wordplay with the pen, my whole purpose of doing this battle tomorrow is to go ahead and shut down any false narrative they got about me.
Okay. All right, well, let me ask you this, then, right? Because we talk.
All the time, bro.
And we keep it real every time.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Let's talk about how, like, I feel like there's some pressure on you in this battle, right, to perform at a high level. Of course, there's pressure for every MC, right? But you had the Chef Trez battle, which was kind of
I thought I had a good performance.
You had a great performance. You did good, but it was, I guess the people kind of felt it was a little lopsided, right? Then after that, you had Prep. It was a really solid performance. Really good, right? And then Briz Rothstein happened, right?
That happened before prep. That happened before prep.
Yeah.
But it wasn't on this league, so it doesn't count. So, right? That's what y'all told me.
I mean, is that what you believe, or?
I believe whatever, obviously, like, when I was making my case, like, yo, look what I've done before URL, y'all told me, hey, it doesn't matter.
We did.
So if I take a 1-rounder off the league, you know what I'm saying? So.
You got it.
But I'll say this. I'll say this, though, P. I'll go ahead and entertain this. So, and I see, obviously I see people talking about it. I understand throughout the culture, man, like, they were, for me, at least how I feel, and I'm pretty sure every other battler feels this way, they were waiting for something, the guy to just grab a hold. So when the Trez battle happened, right, you got to think about it. I had been, before I got on URL, right, I'm on every list. I'm on the Source Champion. They doing all the stuff. The argument, should Loso do a PG? Exactly. Then we obviously get our PG set. We end up doing the known battle. The known battle, crazy. You know what I'm saying? I had a crazy experience there. After the known battle, now I get a volume and everybody's looking like, yo, I don't think Loso has been tested yet. I don't think this, I don't think that. So I'm in that particular room and, Trez obviously comes out with the W to a lot of people's eyes, you know what I'm saying, in a landslide. And so after that battle, I had already told people, yo, I'm going to go ahead and take the next year off. Like, I'm going to take, not the next year, but the next 6 months, because I had to do some stuff at the crib. But John hit me up for this one round, and so I end up taking the Briz battle. Now, obviously, I end up forgetting my material, and he ends up going crazy. And so everybody's like, yo, this is what we remember. Not taking into consideration that, yo, after the Briz, I done battled 6 or 7 times. I arguably haven't lost a round since then, you know what I'm saying? Including, obviously, one URL joint. I also feel like there were certain situations that should have went down, like, you know, me and K-Shine was about to happen. Me and Twerk was about to happen. Me and JC was gonna happen before that, and so I feel like those battles would have helped put that whole narrative to rest. Like, yo, when he gets in front of a particular battler, he can't translate. So I understand that even though that Briz joint happened in 2019 at the top, that's all they want to talk about. We in 2020 in June, and they still talking about a 1-rounder that happened in January of 2019. But I take it. I understand all of that, and I'm like, yo, all right, cool. If JC's one of the names, I know even after I do what I do, they still gonna try to, you know, run with that narrative. But I feel like, yo, once I battle JC and I do what I'm supposed to do, I feel like that's gonna go ahead and help shift the narrative for the culture, not for me, because I know who I am. So
I'm looking at Jay Black. Shout out to Black Champion. Will this performance put the Briz talk to rest?
Yeah, that's on y'all. I feel like my other performances did, but I mean, at the end of the day, like.
Let me ask you, why do you think that performance haunts you so much? Like, every time somebody want to speak, they bring that particular battle up, as if you haven't done the things you said you did. Why do they keep going to that?
Man, I mean, one, it speaks volumes, I think, that, like, when my failure outshines a lot of people's accomplishments, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, if the narrative is like, yo, Loso, you fell off, well, what you letting me know is, like, I was on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on top. And I'm okay with you trying to say, yo, you not this or you not that. Like, yo, Saga's the best. Like, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I really am. But when you go ahead and try to build false narratives, like, yo, I can't compete on these, I'm like, yeah, now we got to change the subject. So I think that performance, I ain't gonna front, like, the way it looked, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. Every star was on that stage. You had Shotgun, you had K-Shine, you had Sue Surf, you had Tay-Rock, John, like, you know, you had all these dudes up there watching it. Then I choke, and then he goes crazy. So, but I feel like, yo, if you a Loso fan, you know that that's not the case, because you've been watching every battle I've been taking since then, including the prep joint I did. I did a bullpen joint that went crazy, you know what I'm saying? I just did a 2-on-2 with AWOL. So, like, it's a lot of battles that I've put out since that to show, like, yo, Loso still performs at a high level. But I understand, like, yo, that's not enough until you go in and really kill somebody that we the fans, like, really love, and I think that this is the first step in that direction.
Okay. All right, well, listen, JC in talks for Loaded Lux.
That's a fact.
At a point. In talks for Sue Surf.
Yep.
And Averb is calling him out for a rooftop battle and all of that.
Okay.
Right, but he's facing you.
Yeah.
What do you feel like you can do? Because, I mean, I like the Rain on People parade. That's just me, right?
Yeah.
Do you think there's anything that you can do to kind of, like, make those opportunities go away for JC?
I say this, and this is not just me just saying, once I do what I'm supposed to do, after I finish my 3 rounds tomorrow, my goal is to put that argument to rest. My goal is to, like, y'all don't entertain that, you know, the Lux and the Surf. Like, that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? Not because I got any beef with JC.
Yeah.
I just wanna perform and battle in such a way that now y'all gonna be like, nah, it's no way. And now y'all gonna want to entertain conversations like, yo, Loso and Sean, Loso and this person. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want. So I think so. I think that's what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Shout out to Don Marino. He says, Loso been killing shit. Y'all hanging on that Briz battle. Shaking my head. Shout out Don Marino, which will be back soon.
Facts. Shout out Don.
All right. So let's see. What else we got? You here at Ultimate Madness, right?
Okay. Yep.
Welcome once again. Would you ever do something like this?
I definitely would. Yeah. I think, you know, once before when y'all was, obviously when all the talk was coming around about a tournament, I wasn't necessarily interested, but I ain't gonna front. Like, when I saw what it was looking like the production, like, just me, if anybody follows me, they know, like, I try to do everything with excellence, whether that's pictures, whether that's videos and stuff. And so when I was looking at the promo these dudes was getting, I was like, that's top notch. Yeah. On top of that, it's 25,000. On top of that, it's like a week-to-week type of, you know, where fans can kind of just, like, follow along. And so if there is an Ultimate Madness 2, I feel like Loso should.
There is an Ultimate Madness. Okay.
So Loso should definitely get the call. And I think just by what I've done in the past, I think I should be a heavy favorite in there.
Okay, I got a question for you. Right?
Okay.
Question, right? Since you said you would get in Ultimate Madness,
I will, yeah.
And we already know we're doing Ultimate Madness 2.
That's a fact.
We also already know who's in Ultimate Madness 2.
Okay.
Right? So what if you ended up, because it's random,
Okay.
there will be a draft lottery that we're going to do for Ultimate Madness 2 to determine the brackets. What happens if, hypothetically, you and Saga end up in the first round?
I gotta kill you, but I'm joking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if me and Saga battle, bro, I don't think we're gonna rob the fans. I think we are going to go ahead and put on a show. We talked about it actually, and because obviously there's been some talks, but I would hope that he's on the other side of the bracket, and then we just make ourselves in the championship. We end up battling that like Summer Madness, and then we could make this promo about like, yo, brothers, yada yada. But then there'll be a crazy angle, right? It's like, yo, you risking to battle your Christian brother for money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You two, like, I feel like if we both get into the tournament and we end up having to battle each other, I think it'll be a crazy battle. Y'all don't have to worry about us like trying to ride a culture, like go up there and just all of a sudden at the end of the third round we doing a spoken word about Jesus in front of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we might, you know what I'm saying, depending. But I'm just saying, like, we want to go ahead and give y'all a great battle and let y'all decide. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Y'all chat. Go chat. People in the chat, I want y'all to go ahead and get some questions while we're doing this. We're going to come back to you, and Loso's going to answer a couple other questions. Right? But let me ask you this question while we're waiting for the fans to get their questions together.
Gotcha.
If you was in this tournament, not Ultimate Madness 2,
facts,
do you think you could have ran the table in this tournament?
Yes.
No, not the battle rapper answer, like the real answer. You think you could have? You think you could beat everybody in this tournament?
Do I think I could beat everybody in this tournament?
Yeah, you could have beat everyone in this tournament. You would have won $25,000.
Yes. Yeah.
You would have beat. You would have beat Kid Chaos.
I would have beat KK.
Jada Nightwing.
Jada Nightwing. Yeah.
Eastside Mean.
Of course.
Brooklyn Hands.
Definitely.
Bad News.
I did that already.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You would have beat everybody.
I beat Real Sick already too. You know what I'm saying?
I'll
check that out.
Who is the most dangerous person in this tournament?
Man, after watching those performances, so before the performance, I probably would have said, man, dangerous. I probably would have said maybe Kid Chaos. Afterwards, just because how it's formatted and stuff, man, like, I think me personally, I would say Fonz, because like, one, I didn't know anything about it, and then two, like, me, I like breaking down a battler, and like, he doesn't really have like an open angle, you know what I'm saying? And he could go in there and punch your head off while those four judges, and then all of a sudden he advance. So I think that's why it makes it dangerous. But I think every single one of those dudes in there, except for a couple, a handful of them, but I think every single one is gonna bring a tough competition versus me. But me personally, I'm not gonna lie, like, they were excellent. Like, what I tell Sick this all the time, like what him and Jay did, I thought is up there for Battle of the Year. But I also don't feel like I watched that and I said, yo, I couldn't beat that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel.
I got you. So let me go on a different spectrum, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of talks when we announced this tournament. There was a lot of talks that this person should have been in it, this person should have been in it, that, and the other, right?
Yeah.
Give me one person that you would put out of the tournament and tell me who you would have replaced them with. And you cannot say Street Hams.
Dang. All right, cool. So, man, one person I would take out of the tournament.
Who's the one person out of these 16 MCs you would take out?
But I don't know who I would. I mean, I don't know who's eligible to be in the tournament though.
Riggs is eligible.
Okay.
Cuban was eligible.
Was Swamp?
Swamp was eligible.
I feel like Swamp should have been in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So if he turned down, so I feel like, all right. So then outside of Swamp, then I will feel like Riggs should have been in the tournament.
Okay.
I think very highly. I think
who you would have took out to put him in there?
Who I would have took out? I would have took out. Man, obviously I can't take out none of the dudes who's looking at me right now. So, I think I would have took out Rubando.
Rubando?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like Rubando though. I like Rubando. You know what I'm saying? But he reminds me of a young Tay Rock. But I think I would have put Riggs into the tournament.
Okay. So who we got? Owling right here. How proud are you to see prominent battle rap in Tampa?
That's everything for me, you know what I'm saying? Like Tampa, before, I mean, I'm not trying to just say this, but before me, I don't think URL had a representation of Florida in general, right? Like,
that's a fact.
So me coming from I just love the South, you know what I'm saying? So like, I love South Carolina. I love, what with Chaos, Truth Watson and all of them, and Swamp and all of them repping. I love, you know, everybody in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm from Bullpen as well, so you know that little section. But from Florida, now we got Don Marino with me. You know what I'm saying? So Deuce is in here too. You know what I'm saying? So like,
shout out to Deuce.
You know, but for me, leading the forefront with that, you know, it means everything to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to go ahead and do that. And you know, when I went to UK and I put on, when I went to you know Canada, wherever I'm going, and even obviously in Houston and stuff, I want to make sure that Tampa, Florida, you see that. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't see that a lot. So it means everything to me, man.
All right, so we got Anwar in the chat. NWX stand up.
Oh, NWX,
right?
got you.
He wants to know, how does Loso feel about the judges and the judges system?
Let me say this, because I know there's a lot of misconceptions. I appreciate the judges.
You just saying that because you and Nick, I mean, I almost said something.
Yeah.
I almost said something. Go ahead.
I do. I don't need, you know what he's about to say? I don't know. So look, I appreciate the judges. I think what we're asking them to do is very, very difficult, right? They have to go ahead and make an absolute decision on the spot.
Is this what he said on Twitter? Did he say the same thing on Twitter? Because I think he said something.
Yes, I did. I said a lot of things, but this is what I said though.
Okay,
now,
right.
I would say this though. I do think, and I also said this, I didn't necessarily disagree with any outcome.
Yep.
The outcomes is not my issue. I think that your explanations for why certain people were penalized, why certain people didn't advance, to me as an MC, as a battler, when you go into a battle strategically, I think like you can only see that from the lens of a battle. You can only see that from the lens of a rapper. And because the judges are not in that position, and I'm guessing they've never been in that position, they're missing a lot of key components. Like I said, the fact that they could go ahead and watch Sick and Jada Nightwing and said that was filler, I'm like, that was battle of the year to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say, or that Kid Chaos, like, hey, Luke Castro won right now, but 6 months down the later, man, you're gonna be better. And I'm like, but how can you presently say that if that's a few, you know what I'm saying? So like statements like that, I think is because the primarily how they usually watch battle rap is to be entertained. Yeah. And in that specific section, specific instance, you're watching this battle because I want to go ahead and see, which MC beat the other MC in a more convincing way. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that they missed a couple key components there, and I chalked it up to them not necessarily being in this field. Kid Chaos is gonna watch me and JC in a way. He's gonna be like, I appreciate this, I appreciate that, and this is what they were doing. But the judges may not necessarily see that. They may see something else. They're like, yo, you know what? I was just more entertained by this person. And that's fine, because that is a component of battle rap. Yep. I just think in its totality, while I was saying, like I said, I appreciate them, but I think there were specific elements of battle rap that were not being appreciated because the people judging have never been in that specific situation.
Okay. All right, so listen, I got one more question. I'd love to go to the fans on this one, but I actually got something I want to know, right? Yeah. What happens tomorrow, right?
Okay.
Hypothetically.
Gotcha.
What happens tomorrow, you versus JC, dope, you do your thing. Let's say you even win.
Okay.
What does it say if Real Sick and Kid Chaos have battle of the night? Two rookies on a card with two established names. Yeah. What does that say? Basically, what I'm saying is, you can't let these niggas outperform you, bro. You can't do that.
I mean, I got one job. If I do my job well, you know what I'm saying, and my opponent doesn't, then so put it this way: they not gonna have battle tonight if JC goes crazy. But if they do, when I leave the room, what I'm going to say is, I body JC. That's why that happened. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, honestly, I'll say this, bro. Like, I'm not gonna go ahead and say that that's not possible. Like, obviously, we've been here longer, but time. I mean, those dudes probably been rapping longer than me. You know what I'm saying? They probably went around the world and done crazy things. And so, like, I'll never go ahead and just like little dude a guy just because he's been in this this specific culture or whatnot 2 years or a year or something like that. I think that all of these dudes, they've been rapping probably since they were like little kids, and me, I just started when I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. So like that's possible. They can go up here, put on a crazy performance, and then all of a sudden overshadow what we did. But I got one agenda tomorrow. That's it.
All right. So before we get out of here, man, Smack is sitting right there.
Yeah.
I need you to give Smack your Rookies vs. Vets 2 Christmas list. Give me 2 matchups.
Got
right
you.
there.
2 matchups, man. For Rookies vs. Vets, I want to see Okay. I definitely want to see Real Sick versus Mike P. I know y'all just said that, so that has to go down. And then the second one, I think just because of the storyline, I got to see Swamp and T-Top. I think they've been going at each other's necks so much that
That's a good one.
I mean, I just think there's so much that they're gonna talk about, and it's gonna be, it's probably gonna be some stuff that I never even heard before. You know what I'm saying? Like some information. Yo, go ahead and put that performance on because I know it's gonna be crazy.
But who you got
in that battle?
In that battle,
I gotta side with T-Top, man. Yeah, I just personally, I'll be honest, man. Like T-Top, he rarely, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I only saw him one time really kind of get watched, and that was versus Ill Will, but T-Top is a master angle, you know what I'm saying? I put him up top 5. I think he can talk. I think he can rap. He can perform. And in that setting, Swamp has an uphill battle. But I would say this. Swamp, out of all the rookies, I think he is the most hungry versus his opponent, though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Chaos and JC, maybe some other. But like, I feel like if there's really, that's a grudge match. You could put Swamp and T-Top on any card. But I think Swamp really wants it to the point that I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just sit back and watch. But if I was a better man, I'm gonna go ahead and put T-Top as a favorite.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you showing up, man.
Yeah.
Maybe next time, maybe JC will
Somebody.
have enough respect. He'll show up and actually, you know, give you some of his time. But I guess tomorrow you'll get plenty of it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next face-off. We're going to Squeako versus Gunpowder Pat. Everybody, make sure you tune in tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Ultimate Madness Wild Card Weekend. We out.
URL's Ultimate Madness Season 1. Make sure you tune in each and every Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Caffeine.
Nigga, the tool click and spray, and it'll get you shipped away while putting the pound right under your chin. Nigga, it's school picture day.
Squeako from Chesapeake, Virginia. I've been rapping since I was like 12 years old, so it's kind of easy now. I was doing what I wasn't supposed to do in the streets, and my house got kicked in. I made it out that situation, so I said I had to do something with my life. And I left that behind me. That's why I started battle rapping.
You see, this is my second PG, so it's a lot of shit I ain't getting approved yet. You see, Riz gonna ask me why I'm always talking about hood shit. Bitch, cause I ain't moved yet.
What makes me the best is I'm original. Originality is kind of hard to find nowadays. A lot of people sound alike. I get my opponent, figure out what I'm right about. It don't take me long. I kind of learned the process. Like, it kind of got easy to me.
You see, I grew up hard-headed. Mom told me stop playing in the bed. I was jumping anyway. And if you say punch buggy, no punch back, nigga, I'll punch you anyway.
Watch me, Squeako, live on URL's Ultimate Madness Tournament, only on Caffeine.
It's always that one nigga in the hood that still sell dimes and nicks. It's me. I'm that one nigga in the hood that still sell dimes and nicks.
I'm Gunpowder Pat, Star Ray City, a guy in the game cause of Chief Keef. Battle rap is, I'm still trying to find out what the fuck battle rap is. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Are you in the right studio?
No, I thought I was picking up a Grubhub order.
9 to 5, 5 to 6, trapping out my mama crib. All that in and out of the house, she getting tired of it.
I'm not the best. I'm actually bad. I need to work on things. And once I work on those things, I'll be good. And after I'm good, I'll be the best.
And every time a nigga re-up, gotta hide the shit. But sometimes you hide it so good, you can't find it.
I'm gonna say a couple jokes, say a couple raps, probably pay the judges off. Watch me, Gunpowder Pat, live on Ultimate Madness, only on Caffeine.
Urltv.tv, Ultimate Madness, we back. We back one-offs, right? I got Gunpowder Pat versus Squeako. Why we even here? Why y'all not in the tournament?
I choked.
Why? What happened?
I dropped the ball.
What happened? How much time you had to prepare for that battle, man?
Too long.
Too long? So if you had too long, how you choke and you had too long?
It happens, man. It happens, you know.
Yeah, but you not known for that, though.
Nah.
You not
I ain't
known
did
for
it
that.
since,
like,
what, 2015?
Yeah. You ain't did it since 2015, $25,000 on the line, Smack sitting there watching, in front of the world, Caffeine, it's big. And
Adrian Peterson, fumble. This nigga was high.
Fumble. It happened. All right.
You won and lost.
You said I was about to answer.
Won and lost.
I ain't supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be writing for the second round. Gangster. Rule my bro though, but hey, it is what it is.
From now on, I think Yohana did the same thing I did in the second. He stumbled. He ain't choked, but he stumbled, but I take that.
He like fumble. You dropped the
won and
ball and
lost.
he picked it up and brought it back.
You won and lost.
I what?
Lost.
Motherfucker.
He lost.
Nah, but like you said, hold on, let me talk to P because you had your time. You get my
I got
time
cheated too.
respectfully.
Since everybody get cheated. Since all the opponents got cheated.
What you got for me? What you got for me?
I ain't supposed to be here. You know that. You feel me? You know that.
Why you ain't supposed to be here?
Because I won. I got robbed at the end of the day.
I did.
I
I
could
feel
take
like
an
you won,
L.
but I'm not a judge.
I could take an L like a man, but I can't take an L I don't deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's talk about that. You say
Yeah.
you said you won, right? Now let's just say that was the case, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even with that being the case, you was part of one of the most underwhelming battles of the first round, right? How do you feel about that, and what type of adjustments are we making to?
I don't care, nigga. I'm on to the next round. I could redeem myself next round. Fuck what happened at battle, nigga. If the battle ain't what it's supposed to be, fuck that. Look at the battle. If I'm the underdog, Rue the overdog, and he ain't overdogging me, how you still get it? You know what I'm saying?
I won the first and the third.
I ain't have 25,000 bars. I had to get to the next round.
We both got you.
You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, so is that an adjustment that you're gonna make for the 25? I mean, because now you out. This an opportunity to be seen and promote yourself, push yourself. So
I'm
what
here to
we
talk
doing
my
now?
shit. I'm mad. You see, I was mad before I came to talk my shit before. Like, I'm mad now. I'm coming to talk my shit in the battle. Before I was mad, I came to talk my shit to people. Now I'm talking my shit in the battle. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up. You dropped the ball. I was disappointed in you. I ain't even gonna hold you like.
You did too.
I dropped the ball.
You did. You lost.
Well,
lost.
shit, we
Yeah,
here.
we
so
lost, exactly.
I
got cheated too.
You didn't get cheated though.
I won
Like,
the first and
dropped
third.
the ball. You fumbled the shit,
Yes.
and the nigga picked it up and ran it back.
Yeah, the same round. He choked too. He stumbled too.
I know,
both
but
stumbled.
he just fumbled. You ain't run it back.
And guess what?
He picked it up and ran it back.
We both
nigga.
lost.
He followed the GOAT steps, nigga.
and we
You did
lost.
not follow no GOAT steps.
You
nigga.
neither.
Nah, I got robbed.
No, you
I
didn't.
got robbed. It's a difference, man.
You lost.
Shawn Michaels,
Nobody
Bret
picked
Hart.
you to win.
This shit happens.
Look, nobody picked you to
This
win.
shit,
Not even
bro,
one person said
on
you
the
won.
fucking app. Out of all
I'm
the
talking about
people,
right here.
you losing on the app, you lost in the
talking about
battle.
right here.
I lost in the battle, I did not lose on the app, nigga.
Lost.
So stop talking to me like that, bro.
It mattered here. You lost here where it mattered
That
at.
battle
You
don't mean
lost.
nothing now because we here now, bro.
And guess what?
Because we here now,
the
bro.
losers bracket. So what? You lost. I don't care how you lost.
shit.
You was a loser like me, nigga. I beat myself.
I'm a better
You
loser
lost.
than you.
No, you
I lost better than you lost. You can't lose
You
like
lost.
I lose, nigga.
You got robbed.
Fuck you mean?
I
Matter of
beat
fact,
myself.
get lost,
I
nigga.
beat myself.
Get lost. I don't want to see
I beat
you.
myself.
The fuck
nigga.
you mean, nigga?
I'm the only look. I lost
This
3
nigga
times in 8
35
years.
and still
I
beating
beat
himself.
myself,
You heard him?
nigga.
Look, you niggas say
Faggot,
beat
look.
yourself. The
That's
fuck
why I
you
like
talking
it, nigga.
about?
He turned that to a gay
I
conversation.
beat myself. The fuck is you?
Regular
What are you
faggot,
talking
nigga.
about,
That's
bro? I
gay
ain't no
shit,
nah, bro.
That's
Watch my
gay,
mouth,
bro. You said it.
Ain't, nigga,
That's gay
you said
shit.
you beat yourself,
wait a
bro.
minute. In
Who
the
says
Not
that?
that way.
Is that a
gay shit,
pause?
I got you, Black.
Is
I
that
see
a
you.
pause?
We don't say
This
that.
nigga said I beat myself.
You can't do it like
The
Black.
fuck you
Yeah,
talking
I see
about,
that.
B?
Chesapeake, nigga. I'm from
I see
Cheese
you.
Town. I'm not from New York. We don't say pause in Cheese Town. Real niggas don't say that.
You
shit.
lost,
We
nigga.
don't think like that, nigga.
He
We
talk
don't-
like
we
that.
don't
He
think
talk
like
gay
that,
shit.
nigga.
You talk
Yeah,
like that,
you
nigga.
think like that.
You
That-
talk like
that ain't what
you
I
know
meant.
how I think.
That's what
you know
you
how I
meant.
think.
That ain't what
you
I
know how I
meant.
think, nigga.
That ain't what
you
I
know how I
meant.
think,
Don't
nigga.
think like
You
that,
know how I
nigga.
think.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
you
I
saying-
don't.
Deep down in your heart, you
Don't
do.
even know you.
Deep down, exactly, nigga.
So how I know how you think?
So do you want to know me?
No,
You wanna
what's-
know
what-
me?
what you mean?
You want to know
What
me?
you mean by
You want to
that?
know me?
What you mean by
exactly
that?
what you think it mean.
What
you
you
want to
mean
know
by
me?
that?
Because you do know me,
What
nigga.
you, I don't. What
Do,
you mean by
nigga.
that?
Fuck.
So we gonna see this type of energy. We gonna see this type of energy tomorrow. We gonna see this type of energy tomorrow.
He gonna lose.
Cause I'm excited
I'm gonna go
now.
viral tomorrow.
I'm excited now.
I got something up my sleeve. I'm gonna go viral tomorrow. Watch this.
I did. I heard.
Yeah,
I
watch
heard
me.
that.
You
I
watch
heard.
me.
This nigga beat himself.
I
Faggot ass
Yeah.
nigga.
This nigga thinking like that.
Ooh. Well, you know what? Matter of fact, let me
Grown
bring
men don't think like that, man.
bring the
Slide
energy
on my
down
grown
for a
man.
minute.
Is that grown man?
Real man don't say pause, nigga.
You like 40, nigga. You
Yeah,
still
no, I'm
rhyming,
not.
bro.
I'm not 40, bro.
What are you?
I'm not 40.
39.
Nah, I'm
and a
not.
half.
I'm not.
Yes, you is,
I'm not.
nigga.
I'm not.
Let me see your ID.
I'm not too much older than you.
Dang, you doing bad then, homie.
Nah, I'm gonna show you I'm doing good tomorrow. Got something for you.
So check this out, right? Bring it down. Let me bring it down a little bit. Y'all gave us the energy we needed. You gave us the energy we needed, right? The conversations that we had for a couple other battles or whatever. Yeah. We talked about rookies versus vets too, right? Yeah. Now, right now, I couldn't say, if being honest, that you guys have solidified your spots on that card. Tomorrow is an opportunity to do that, right? Mm-hmm. If you had the opportunity and you could pick your own opponent, who would you want to battle? Rookies versus vets.
Bill Collector, Goods, Big T, Math Hoffa. Those four.
Those four?
Yeah.
Chess. Shout out Chess, man.
All right.
Chess. That's it.
Only person you got is Chess?
That's all I want. Only nigga I like for real.
Who you got? Him and Chess battle. Who you got?
We go hard, nigga. But even if it wasn't we go hard, you know what I'm saying? I got, like, come on now. You match it with, I could see you battling my bro show. Yeah. But Chester, like, you.
Now he's saying Bill. How you see him matching up with Bill, Goods, and
about it, both funny.
How you think it'll go though? Who would you have in those battles?
I like the new class, man. I rock with all my new niggas, man. No matter, regardless of what we, you know what I mean?
Damn, you too
I like
noble.
the new class.
This nigga too noble. You a real nigga.
I like the new class, you know what I mean? Them vets don't fuck with us, you know what I mean?
All right. So listen up, y'all in the chat. Y'all got some questions. Make sure you put your questions in the chat. Remember, tomorrow, live on Caffeine, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What we got right here? Why not Splash Bro 11? Yeah, he said he'll take Sugar.
See, I like Chess, because Chess don't do what they do. Like, Chess, he fuck with niggas. You know
I'm from
Them
Brooklyn,
niggas
Star City.
down everybody. Like, I don't.
What's up, Supreme? I'm from
Chess,
Brooklyn.
Man.
I'm from Star
Right, what else we got in here? What else we got in
New
here?
York.
Let me ask you this: How do y'all feel about? I mean, like, let's keep it real. Like, you two, along with Rubando, because even though he won, I can't let him get off. Right? Mm-hmm. Between the three of y'all, let's keep it real. Y'all the reason that they saying the Western Conference is stronger than the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, I fumbled, man. Like, I blame me. I can't speak for them. Like, you know what I mean?
Man, I'm still a goat, bro. All that shit don't matter. You feel me?
So tomorrow, y'all have an opportunity to make this up tomorrow, like to make it right, right? So that's what we can expect to see.
Y'all always gonna see past shit. If you ain't rocking with me, fall off the boat. You doing me all the time. That ass. Me got me here. If me don't get me here, fuck it.
Ooh, I saw a question up there that says, it's a
think
disrespectful
Pat
question, but I'm
lost
going to ask it anyway, just cuz.
I don't think Pat lost to y'all.
Yeah, that's a fact. Come on.
I lost, how y'all, let me correct it for y'all. I lost to the reason he won is because I lost. I don't want nigga to say pause.
All right, what else we got in
like
there?
this bad guy role niggas got me in. Keep
here we go, right here. Now, Nick, this is a good question right here.
Yeah.
Right? I remember when you battled Honor.
Yeah.
I think you started off one of your rounds said, they say I don't got gun balls. I mean, they say I don't got balls.
Yeah.
Right? How do you feel about that stigma of not having balls and how intimidating was it for your type of style to be in a room like this where there's no crowd?
Ooh, I felt like it was intimidating before that. Mm-hmm. But even coming into this, I scratched that. Mm-hmm. And when I scratched that, now I'm in a setting where the way I went into my other battles, I should have went in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it was like what's that shit when it's a lose-lose situation? It's a phrase, yeah.
A lose-lose situation. All right. How did you feel about
shit's hurt
battling
though,
in an
Freako.
environment like this where there's no crowd? How did that affect you?
It was cool, man. It was cool. Something new. It was cool. It won't what people think. Like, it wasn't bad for real. Shit was all right.
Pat, who you got winning the whole tournament?
If Your Honor beats Rubando, I got Fonz.
If Your Honor beats Rubando, you got Fonz.
Yeah, because if Rubando beats Your Honor, Bando's gonna get over that hump because, feel me, Bando facing Honor, he's gonna have to go against another, you feel me, You feel me, the first time that wasn't too good on his behalf. If he can overcome that hump, he gonna get past whoever he facing in, and he'll face Fonz in the finals. Now, yeah.
Let me ask you this question about Rubando. That was your opponent, you know, it went his way. Keeping it like that was like one of the poorest showings from Bando I've seen. He's way better than what we saw. Why do you think that was?
I don't want to say Wiles. That's my brother. And he my brother more than I fuck with y'all. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
That's my brother.
Uh-huh.
Let's say, I'ma just say his ones before that wasn't as good as I know Bando is. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta get that back. It wasn't just that bad. You get what I'm saying?
Have you spoken to him since?
Yeah, I fucking saw Bando last night on my way here. When I was going to get my bottles before I pulled up here, I seen this nigga at the pizza shop. That ass, funny shit. I'm like, hey, I'm about to go battle Squeako. You feel me? That shit weird. I just lost to him.
Yo. How do you feel? Who do you think?
Nobody. I hope all of y'all choke. I ain't going for nobody.
You got no faith.
I wanted
no
to win.
nothing.
I mean,
All right.
I hope
So
all of y'all choke.
I asked you about your Rookies versus Vets opponent. Y'all got any last words? Any
June
last
6th.
words?
June 6th.
What you got?
I don't got shit to say. Feel me? Keep it a buck. I got shit to prove. I don't got shit to say. I got shit to prove.
All right, well, I tell you what, listen. We're going to be right back. We're going to close out with Smack, the bosses, Beasley, right? Remember, tune in tomorrow, live on Caffeine at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ultimate Madness. We out.
Cheese time.
URL's Ultimate Madness Season 1. Make sure you tune in each and every Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Caffeine. Next time on Ultimate Madness Season 1. As the MCs moving on to the quarterfinals take time to prepare for their next matchups, Ultimate Madness keeps the entertainment going with an exciting day of action-packed battles. Squeako versus Gunpowder Pat. Ever since last week when these two MCs took center stage, their immediate return has been requested. Although they are out of the tournament, their hunger for competition continues. Real Sick versus Kid Chaos. And just when you thought the madness was slowing down, there's two more exciting matchups. Bill Collector versus Louise. For so long, there's been talk of these two meeting in a verbal exchange. One is a solidified veteran, and the other a rising star. Find out what happens when they take center stage. JC versus Loso. Tune in for all of the URL action next Saturday, June the 6th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Caffeine.
URLtv.tv. Ultimate Madness weekend.
Yes.
One-off styles, right?
Yes.
We back. We just had a couple face-offs. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, you know, Gunpowder and Squeako, they got me I'm a little excited. But I can tell y'all, what y'all just saw with Gunpowder and Squeako, that was not fabricated at all. Like, you know, it was in their feelings for real a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But how do you guys feel about what y'all saw tonight?
Oh man, you know, it's always good to see the guys engage, and you know, it was. I don't think anything was manufactured. You know, some was energetic, some guys are going back and forth, others were just having good conversations. So, you know, there's always, you know, different types of events and face-offs and things. What happened? Oh,
no, you good.
Okay. Different types of events and face-offs and stuff like that. But I was impressed with what I saw. You know, I'll be even more impressed tomorrow. So make sure you tune in tomorrow at 4 p.m. Glue and Bill Collector will be here, you know what I mean? They had a little trouble in the travel, but they'll be here. You know, we just spoke with them, so they're en route. They'll be here. And JC will be here as well. So it's going to be some dope day battles. It's free. It's live on Caffeine tomorrow, so make sure you tune in.
All right, well, listen, I'll talk to Smack for just a second. I remember a couple months ago, I was on Champion. Shout out Black again, you know what I'm saying? I made a phone call on Champion to, you know, to the boss about this Rookies versus Vets thing. I ain't gonna leave it alone. These is guys I'm really invested in. You know what I'm saying? I want to see these guys move up and get bigger opportunities. I know that's something that we speak about all the time.
Right.
So like, I mean, how do you guys feel about, I guess, the progression and the development of these particular guys moving forward, and how they match up with the vets that's coming up?
I mean, the development is the whole purpose that we put this program together. Like, you know what I mean? This program was designed to actually build up the profile and showcase the talent of the new up-and-coming MCs. You understand what I'm saying? I think it's very important for the culture, for it to have programs like this so it could grow. You know, so many times back in the days, you know what I'm saying, you know, we used to get, you know, a lot of feedback from the fans. Yo, you keep recycling the same talent. And we always applied energy and concentration and an outlet to develop new MCs. But a lot of the times when we did that, like, you know what I mean, the fans didn't really respect it. You understand what I'm saying? They like, yo, who's this guy? Or Smack, who's this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the number one comment.
You know, I mean, we had to get past that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had to get past that, and we had to make it, you know, normal for the fans to see new MCs be developed. So that's what the whole Ultimate Madness program is about. I think they match up with the, you know what I'm saying, vets pretty well. Like, you know what I mean? They just don't got the profile. So now that, you know what I'm saying, they getting introduced through this program, the Ultimate Madness, you know, we getting them familiarized with the culture so they could, you know, accept of rookies and vets when we match them up with the higher profile names. So that's basically what we doing, and I feel like match up with the MCs pretty well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some of the matchups that we spoke about and we heard about tonight, the Mike P and Real Sick, I think that's a dope matchup.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
So by you saying that Mike P qualifies to be a vet.
I think
so. Yeah, Mike P is definitely a vet now. You know what I'm saying? He done put on his work, you know what I mean? His resume.
I love that.
Because you know where Mike P started, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but he put in his work, you know, his resume is definitely strong right now. He stood in front of some of the most top and best MCs when it comes to battle rap. You know what I mean? So he's definitely considered a vet in my eyes.
Got you.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Bees, let me ask you this, right?
What's up?
The app.
Right.
We doing. I know there's a lot of big things that's going on with that. It's been highly successful to this point. What can the fans look forward? Because I know it's not just what it is right now. Everything is a progression, right? What are some things that you might be able to tell us about what the fans can look forward to happening with the app in the future?
Cool. With the app, man. You know, in terms of events, you see what's going on. You know, we're always dropping events. We got Sterilized 2 going down tomorrow. If you don't know the card for Sterilized 2, you need to go check it out right now. Those battles will begin dropping on the app this Monday. So if you don't have the Urltv app and you want to see those battles, you need to sign up right now. But in terms of what we have coming up is just a steady stream of events, dope battles, more original programming. We're actually working on some short films right now as well that we're going to release exclusively on the app. So look forward to that. And then we're about to go into another update, which is going to put the app everywhere. It's going to be on TVs, video game consoles.
So you're saying for everybody who wants to watch the app, I mean the content that's on the app on their TVs, they're going to be able to do that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. We are always.
I know they've been waiting for that.
Yeah, we've been progressing and progressing. You know, give us a little time. It's just about a year since the app's been open, but now, you know, we're definitely taking that next step. So look forward to that. It's coming very soon, and of course, when we do that update, we'll accompany it with some action-packed battles as well.
Okay. Now, fellas, I read the comments on everything. Hip hop is real comments, battle rap trap comments, champion comments, and app comments. You know what I'm saying? I address things that, you know, you guys might not typically address, but I see a lot of complaining. You know, one thing that they might not like, I'm unsubscribing, right? How much? The app is what, $7.99 a month?
Right.
12 months, that's what, $64 a year?
Right.
Right? How do you, to me, that feels like a more than fair value when you consider like one pay-per-view.
Right.
Just one.
Right.
Cost what the app costs for the entire year.
And you get every event that we have will live on the app as well as original programming. So for the price of a little more, a few dollars more than one pay-per-view, you get everything. And we're doing more events than ever. I mean, there was like some research that just came out that showed like between 2017 to 2020, we did 72 events. We've been dropping a battle just about even in the middle of a pandemic, we've been dropping battles every week. You know what I'm saying? Non-stop on the app. You know what I'm saying? So you look at all those original battles, and then tomorrow we have the events going there, and then as well as the tournament is living on the app. So there's just so much that we could talk about, but the real focus here, man, is tomorrow, man, 4 p.m., man. It is going down. You know what I mean? The Ultimate Madness tournament continues. Even though the MCs that are actually in the tournament and still competing are not going tomorrow, we still put together some dope battles, some one-offs, some ill battles for you guys to watch for free tomorrow, live on Caffeine at 4 p.m. Make sure you spread the word. It's going to be crazy. And next week, the tournament will resume, and things are going to continue to get crazy as the MCs get one step closer to $25,000.
All right, so let me see what we got up here. When can fans expect more information on Nome?
Well, we all know that Nome is July the 11th, so lock that date in right now. As far as the card, we know what the main event is. In the next couple of days, you're going to start seeing a lot of stuff drop. Possibly tomorrow, there may be a major Nome announcement. You know, I'm going to check with everybody behind the scenes, but, you know, we're moving forward aggressively, so you're going to start seeing everything that you need to see. But the good thing is...
You said tomorrow, possibly tomorrow?
Yeah,
Nome
on the show.
Ooh, so definitely tune in tomorrow. Do not miss it, because you guys might get a treat on the stream tomorrow. Remember, we're starting live Caffeine at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right?
Definitely.
So definitely make sure you tune in to that, because I just so happen to know there's something up there, stuff that I could let you take 10 guesses. You couldn't guess one of these, at least one of these matchups.
Right.
10 guesses, right?
Exactly, man.
All right. So what's that? Nome announcement?
Yeah, so, you know, tomorrow's going to be a real dope day for the coaching once again, you know what I'm saying? 4 p.m. we live on Caffeine. You know, what's some of your predictions, though? Like, you know what I'm saying, for the battles tomorrow? What you feel about that Gluezy Bill Collector battle? Because, you know what I'm saying, unfortunately, they couldn't make it here tonight at the Faceoff, but they will be in the building tomorrow at 4 p.m. Just to basically put on for the culture. Like, what's your outcome for that battle, and who do you think takes that battle?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think it means more to Gluezy, personally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like he needs it more, and I think it means more to him. So I got Glue.
Why's that?
And I think Glue's last battle was Tay-Rock.
Yeah.
You know, which he had a great performance. The battle before that was Jerry West.
Yeah.
My man Glue, he need a W. He need a W. He's having good performances, but I feel like he needs a W. And I feel like this could be the one to get him over that hump. The Glue is super fire.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Word.
Right?
I agree. I definitely agree.
Tomorrow we're going to find out,
What
man.
about JC and Loso?
JC and Loso? Oh, man. Talent-wise, skill-wise, everything says JC. Hunger-wise, everything is telling me Loso. I think JC is a more skilled MC, but I think Loso is more hungry. I expect to see him. I think this is just another day in the office for JC. And he gonna show up and do what he normally do, which is be fire every time. JC's never bad, but I think Loso's hungry, and I expect to see that out of him tomorrow.
There you go. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. is gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? Real sick Kid Chaos. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I got Kid Chaos. I'm gonna tell you why. Because that scab I was picking at about them 3 battles, all of them been fire. My man Sick did 1 battle and come in and he's more talked about than Chaos right now. You know, if Chaos don't win.
But do you think that's well deserved, or do you feel that, you know what I'm saying, it's just...
Nah, I don't think it's well deserved.
Why is that?
I think I think Sick is fire, but I gotta see it more than one time. Now don't get me wrong, I saw it in the PG, and then I saw it versus Jada Nightwing. That's an elevated skill set.
Right.
He did it versus him too, but I seen Kid Chaos do it over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, and I would love to be proven wrong, because everybody that know me knows that I say stuff to get under your skin to get the best out of you. So Sick proved me wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Squeako, Gunpowder Pat, you know what I'm saying?
Gunpowder Pat. Yo, listen. Pat, I love you. I love you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why, I got Squeako because me and Squeako rode up here together. I ain't heard none of his material, but I heard he got something special planned tomorrow. And he promised.
He said he gonna go viral.
Yeah, he said he going viral.
He said he gonna go
Squeako
viral.
he the type of person, he don't cap. I can say that. He do not cap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm intrigued to know, you know what I'm saying? Like, Pat, he ain't told me anything, but if I had to go on what I know, I'm going with Squeako tomorrow. You know?
So, yo, man, y'all already know, man, it all goes down tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you know what I'm saying, live on Caffeine. Make sure y'all go download the Caffeine app if you don't have it already, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is download it and follow the URL channel, and we lit, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all of those who do us props, man. We appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Zero. Everybody that's throwing up the props, man.
Rita Puffin Loud, J. Cole 7051, Gator VC 420.
I want to see what the fans talking about, man. Put y'all prediction in the chat right now so, you know what I'm saying, I can get an idea of, like, you know what I'm saying, the temperature on who y'all feel is going to win tomorrow. The battle's going down. You heard?
Now, man, I got to put you on the spot.
What's up?
Briz Rothstein. The people want Briz Rothstein.
Yeah, I hate Briz. Briz.
We're talking.
Yeah, Briz is gonna be back before
Briz,
y'all know it.
Come home.
You know what I'm saying? Briz is chilling though. He's chilling, like, you know what I'm saying, and I feel like, you know, he's just really, like, you know, setting up, you know what I'm saying, his return the right way.
Well, there's 4 people that set the stage on fire, like Briz. K-Shine.
Absolutely.
New Jersey Twerk.
Yeah.
Shotgun Suge. But Briz, man.
I miss Briz. I miss Briz. I ain't even gonna lie. I miss Briz, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? His energy is just, you know what I'm saying, unmatched. Like, you know what I mean? His presence is just different, you know, than anybody else that's in his culture, man. And that's what, you know what I'm saying, me personally, I really appreciate about, you know what I mean, Briz, his whole chemistry and his swag.
We might be able to say I take Briz back any kind of form, shape, or way we can. We can get him in as a judge for Ultimate Madness Season 2.
He's coming.
Whatever.
Coming.
You know what I'm saying?
Be back, man. We talking.
He's coming.
All right. Well, listen, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Faceoffs, urltv.tv.
4 o'clock.
4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in. Do not miss these battles. Free live on Caffeine.
Let's get it.
URL's Ultimate Madness Season 1. Make sure you tune in each and every Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Caffeine. Next time on Ultimate Madness Season 1. As the MCs moving on to the quarterfinals take time to prepare for their next matchups, Ultimate Madness keeps the entertainment going with an exciting day of action-packed battles. Squeako versus Gunpowder Pat. Ever since last week when these 2 MCs took center stage, their immediate return has been requested. Although they are out of the tournament, their hunger for competition continues. Real Sick versus Kid Chaos. And just when you thought the madness was slowing down, there's 2 more exciting matchups. Bill Collector versus Louise. For so long, there's been talk of these 2 meeting in a verbal exchange. One is a solidified veteran, and the other a rising star. Find out what happens when they take center stage. JC versus Loso. Tune in for all of the URL action next Saturday, June the 6th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Caffeine.